Hello there, welcome to Saberduel Gaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to Saberduel Wrestling, doing a quick sound test here. Awesome, just checking. And welcome to episode 36 of Saberduel Wrestling, right here using WWE2K25, for as long as WWE2K25 is still active anyway. Obviously, we are just a couple of months out from 2K26, but until then, we will keep on going. Hello, Fabrizio Empire. How you doing, big guy? Says Roman versus CM Punk is cooking. It really is. I don't want to be smug, but like for all those people who instantly started going, boo, it's rubbish that Roman won. Oh, they've got no new ideas. This is why wrestling fans as a whole, myself included, we need to exercise a little skill called sit down and shut up. Just wait. Wait and see how something plays out before we decide it's rubbish. People were so against the fact that Roman won the Rumble, and then boom, like within 2 days, that angle on WWE Raw made Roman versus CM Punk via that Royal Rumble win an epic WrestleMania main event. Video says the World Heavyweight Championship finally feels like the main event. Absolutely. It's the first time in a while that's happened. Fabrizio says, bro, I cheered for Roman to win the Rumble. I never complained. Good man. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that people can't sort of look and go, really? That's the direction? But sometimes we have to just go, right. It's like trying to say a film is rubbish when you've only watched the first 10 minutes. Like, you don't know where it's going yet. You might go, oh, why is this character like this? But then you give it time. Watch it play out. Speaking of watching something play out, we are getting a new look Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio have said they are being joined by a new member or an old member. But someone is joining the Judgment Day to try and get them back on top. Vizio says, Drew winning the WWE title changed the plans. I think it did. Yeah, it did. And I think the next the other main event will be that triple threat match, unless they do that at Elimination Chamber, obviously. Hello, Magnificent Dude says, yo, what's up? What are your thoughts on that promo, Roman and CM Punk? We've just been talking about it, dude. I genuinely think it was awesome. It was such a good promo. It felt real. It felt heated. It tied in like loose ends. It linked into other stories and stuff. I think it's great. And obviously they're still going to do CM Punk versus Finn. It sort of telegrams it now. We know, well, he's not going to lose the title now, is he? But still, I think it was such a good promo. So many little cool nods. Okay, now let's see who is joining the Judgment Day. Oh my. Well, they said it could be someone new, it could be someone old. It is both. Damian Priest has rejoined the Judgment Day here on Saberduel Wrestling. The Judgment Day recently had the tag team titles and the women's title, and it looks like now they are sort of tightening up their ranks, strengthening their ranks. And these three for the Judgment Day tonight will be going up against the Latino World Order. Fabrizio says, I'm so glad they went with Cody versus Roman. It would have been boring. I actually think Cody versus Roman would be good to do again, but it shouldn't be at WrestleMania again. Like, it should be a SummerSlam main event. Or if they want to do it in a couple more years, like one of Roman's last matches, like against Cody, that'd be awesome. But it's too soon. I agree with that. I think it's too soon. And it says, now the WWE Championship feels like a secondary feud. Well, only one of them can feel like the biggest one at any one time, can't it? So that's okay. It can alternate around. Magnificent says, Saber, have you seen the rest of Fallout? I've still got 2 episodes to watch. So hold off on any spoilers. What I might do, I have got one of the Fallout games, and I've never really played it. I might do like a one-off stream, doing like my first time playing at some point, and talk about my thoughts on the series. But I am enjoying it, I will say that much. Fabrizio says, if Roman wins the World Heavyweight Championship just like he did with the Universal title, then we would have another legendary title reign incoming. I don't think if he wins the title, I don't think he's going to hold it for a length like that. But he could win it and hold it till SummerSlam. Maybe that's how we get Cody Roman 3 at SummerSlam. I'd be okay with that. It's over a different title. It's got a different feel to it. That'd be cool. I'm torn on it, if I'm honest. I don't really know whether it would be who I think's going to win. I'm genuinely not sure. Fabrizio said he should hold on to it till around September Money in the Bank. Magnificent says, I need Roman versus Rock next WrestleMania. Yeah, bear in mind, Money in the Bank is much later this year. Oh, nice drop kick, but Ray dodges it. Oh, sharp. Yeah, I think we do get, if we're going to get Rock versus Roman. Whoa, nice dive. If we're going to get Rock versus Roman, I do think that it will be next year's WrestleMania. When it's in Saudi and they want the big names, that's the biggest match WWE can make. I mean, think that WrestleMania, you could have Cody versus CM Punk, Rock versus Roman. Rock versus Roman doesn't need to be for the title either. Oh! That missed. I don't know about his last year being next year. I think his last full-time year, maybe. But, you know, you think about like the likes of The Rock, Undertaker, you know, he could still be coming back just for WrestleMania for a good while. Magnificent says, Saber, I have a question. Can Resident Evil tell a lot more stories? I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but I will answer what I think you mean. The Resident Evil games have more story to them than most films. Some of the story is very, very well known. Buckle bomb! Some of them are just little side stories and little bits. I do think they could make some like a proper series about Resident Evil. I don't mean that crap one that Netflix made, by the way. But they could make like about 7 seasons of a Resident Evil show. And what they should do, and it's what they got wrong when they've made films, when they've made series, is forget trying to make an original story. No one wants your stupid original story. We want the stories that are in the games. It's no different than when they convert a book into a film. Just take the story that's there and tell it. Just make a series about Resident Evil 0, and then a series about Resident Evil, and then a series about Resident Evil 2, 3, Code Veronica, 4, and just work your way through the games. It's so good. I wouldn't be too shocked about Roman being around. I think we're on the road to WrestleMania. You're going to see him quite a lot now. I'm not saying every week, but he's going to be around plenty. Oh, nice move by Damian Priest. And the LWO are in trouble here. This isn't the only time we will see the Judgment Day, by the way. Later on, Liv and Raquel of the Judgment Day will be in a match teaming with Nikki Bella against Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, and we've got the Mysterio battle here, and China. Ray with a gut kick. Is he going to make a tag? He does need to make a tag. Oh, no. Dominic Mysterio with the counter. Goes to bounce off the ropes. Ray catches him. Irish whip. Oh, it's a drop kick. Takes out the knee. Fabrizio says, if he does win the title, will he be at Backlash? Same King of the Ring. That's the big money question. But he doesn't need to be at every event. You know, most pay-per-view events now only have about 4 to 5 matches on. So you don't need the world title on every show. We didn't have the world title at Royal Rumble. So he only needs to be at like every second one. And we don't want him at every one because we want to give whoever's the WWE champion a chance as well. Fabrizio says it could be a Backlash because it's in Florida. That's a fair shout. That's a good point. Magnificent said, so Resident Evil can introduce more characters and bring back more characters. Absolutely. There's a lot of characters we haven't seen for a while as well. So, and if you're talking about the games themselves, I mean, it moved away from its roots when it stopped being zombies and it was more like all kinds of different things. Oh, missed. I would like to see it go back to its roots a bit and make it actual zombies in a creepy mansion type thing. But I'm also up for new stories if they're good. Yeah, it isn't the Undisputed Championship. It hasn't been for a long time. In fact, it wouldn't even be the Undisputed Championship while they've got NXT and AAA and TNA all within their umbrella. In fact, calling it the Undisputed WWE Champion is a bit silly because Undisputed means no one else can claim it. They could only really have... They could only have the Undisputed Champion if that person was the champion of TNA and AAA and NXT as well. Ray countered. Oh, Dom. Goes for a counter of his own. Oh, hits a super kick. Oh, where's he go? Oh, no. Rey Mysterio makes the tag. Finally. So Joaquin Phoenix. And Dom gets Joaquin'd in the face. I don't think we're going to get a heel Roman anytime too soon. People want to cheer for him. It's too clear. People want to root for him. Magnificent says, yeah, I'm talking about video games. Yeah, there's plenty they can do. Frog Splash hooks the leg. One. Oh, Dragon Lee makes the save. Fabrizio says Roman Reigns is special. Oh, hold on, let me hit the tag. Roman Reigns is special because every return has a big pop. I find that's a very good thing. But you mean his promos lines were heelish? Yeah, but they were only heelish against CM Punk. CM Punk's comments were just as, like, heelish, really. They both basically, to put your young person vernacular on it, they were both spitting facts. You might not like those facts, but everything they both said was 100% factual. So I didn't really see either of them as being a heel. I saw them both being, you know, saying things that were true, and they all had good points. And they both picked the other one, you know, apart on some of the things that they'd done or things in their past. No. Tag. Oh, dive Sony. Accidentally knocks Finn as well there. Oh, Mexican Destroyer. Absolutely incredible. Fabrizio said Cody or somehow Jacob will win the chamber to face Drew. I don't know how, but they will. It wouldn't surprise me, given that Drew keeps interfering in their matches, if the end of the chamber comes down to them two, and he interferes, basically stops there from being an out-and-out winner, so it's made a triple threat match. I don't really want Resident Evil to retell stories. I want them to tell new stories. I like the original version of all their stories, so I don't want them to do new versions of them. Unless retelling them is in a film or a series or something. As far as video games go, I think them remaking them is getting a bit boring. Maybe they could remake Code Veronica. Other than that, it's done. There's nothing more to remake. Razor's Edge. Damien hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. The Judgment Day stand tall. I think Resident Evil can keep making stories. There's, you know, it just has to evolve and move on, and I suppose sometimes that means it has to move away from what some people like about it. You know, there were some people once got to Resident Evil 4, didn't like them because it stopped being what Resident Evil was originally like. Some people, it was Resident Evil 5 or 6. For me personally, once it got to sort of like Village and stuff, I lost interest. I just didn't like it as much. But yeah, that's okay. It doesn't always have to be for everyone, every single game. Fabrizio says, so Roman Reigns will have a rivalry with Braun around the period of Backlash. And that Saudi show, King of the Ring, then around SummerSlam. Money in the Bank, he'll lose the title to Seth. I don't know. I'm one thing at a time. I'm happy to just wait and see. I personally think we'll get Braun versus Seth at WrestleMania, or Braun and Braun versus Seth and Austin Theory, who I think is basically... I think it's going to be that Austin Theory and Paul Heyman are still with Seth. And are basically sort of playing the rest of them. By the way, anyone who's watching, if you haven't already, please, if you would be so kind as to put a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Well, we have got 2 title matches tonight, so let's get one of those out there. This one will be the International Championship. Kurt Angle is going to be defending against The Great Muta. It is America versus Japan for the international title. Fabrizio says, I'm going to have to sleep, so have a good day. Thank you for swinging by, mate. I appreciate it. Sleep tight, mate, and take care. Magnificent says, the new WWE 2K26 has an I Quit match that looks pretty good. Yeah, it's got I Quit match, dumpster match, although the dumpster match is basically the casket match, just with a different coat on it. Like a different skin, effectively. It's got 3 stages of hell, which, well, it's effectively just 3 normal matches. You know, you carry damage and stuff. That should be quite cool. Great Muta with Pac-Man on the side of his head there, if you hadn't noticed. My thing that I want to find out is whether this year they finally sorted out the My GM modes. I used to love doing My GM as a stream. I haven't done that this year because the My GM mode was so poorly done. So I hope they fix that. Magnificent says, something I'm mad about is them having a battle pass. Yeah, that's a proper scam, that, to be honest, mate. I agree. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% decided I'm going to buy it. Because I've bought every game the last 3 or 4 years. And if it's going to go that route, I might just buy it every 2 years. Well, Kurt Angle is a former Saberduel wrestling champion, current Saberduel wrestling international champion, having beaten Bret the Hitman Hart, the inaugural champion, for that title. He has defended it multiple times, but now it is Japan that is going to make the challenge. I believe he's defended against Japan previously with Nakamura. But Kurt Angle versus the Great Muta, that is a legend versus legend. I'm very glad Saberduel Wrestling is able to bring you this epic encounter. The other title match we will have on the line tonight is the Halloween Havoc Championship with Braun Strowman challenging the Munster Abyss in a 2 out of 3 falls tables match. Great Muta, of course, famous for his time in Japan, did also make several appearances in WCW. Kurt Angle, most famous for his time in WWE and TNA. Though he has wrestled in Japan. He won the IWGP Championship in Japan. A title he actually defeated, surprisingly, Brock Lesnar for. Okay. Wrestling purist versus striker here. Whoa, straight into a roll-up by Muta. Just about kicking out on 2. Angle dodges the attack and now goes straight in. Oh my word, right away. Into a big suplex. Muta is going to be rocked here. Muta dodges. Kurt Angle throws the Great Muta back, runs in, big clothesline. Now Kurt Angle mounting with the strikes here. Normally very much the technical wrestler. Kurt Angle trying to cause damage here. Targeting the leg, which will of course be in preparation for the ankle lock. Great Muta rolling to the ropes. Oh my word. Kurt Angle throws him out, and very unlike Angle, taken to the skies, leaping over the ropes. Again, targeting the knee as we get our This Is Awesome champ for the night here. Oh, and it's a splash off the apron by Angle, who now climbs his way back into the ring. Oh, now Muta again with this roll-up. Kurt Angle, Muta clearly going for the fast win. Muta, oh, what a suplex by Angle. Muta rolls out the ring again, and he is oh, Muta with using the top rope to clothesline Angle against it. Great Muta with the Irish whip. Goes for the big hip toss. Stomps, Angle dodges. Flying forearm. Angle going up top, going for a very different style of wrestling than we normally see. What a moonsault. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by Muta. Strike. Gets countered. Chop by Angle. Strike by Muta. Chop. Oh, he's just inviting him to hit him again, and he does. Oh, misses that one. Muta now gaining some momentum. Oh, and it's a big right hand. Magnificent says Gunther doing the A-Day entrance was such a heel thing to do. It was indeed. I'll be honest though, I'm currently not seeing Gunther as a heel. Like, as in that way. I'm just not interested. Like, this, for me, this has really killed him a little bit. Like, I'm just annoyed when I see him now. I'm not booing him. I just don't want to see him. Angle with the ankle lock here. Muta manages to roll through, takes Angle down. Oh my word, Muta. Counter by Angle, hits the elbows. Hits. The Angle slam, hooks the leg. Surely this is it now. 1, 2, 3, and Kurt Angle defeats the legendary Great Muta. It was a good show by Muta, but clearly outclassed by Kurt Angle for the international title, who right now keeps the title with America. Canada were the first title holders under Bret the Hitman Hart. Kurt Angle holds it currently for America, just like he did that Olympic gold medal. Okay, what are we going for next? Well, we've got a couple of 6-man tags, so let's get another one of them done. And it is time to meet some of our women wrestlers and all of the champions in one match. Okay. So the women's tag team champions teaming up with the women's champion. And what is interesting about this? Actually, let's do a little bit of a swapsy. What's interesting about this is that... Sorry, I am going to get to where I was going with that, I promise. Is that one half of the women's tag team champions, China, has over our Royal Rumble event that we did last week, has earned a title shot against Charlotte Flair. And tonight they'll be teaming up together, but that might not last. Nikki Bella is going to be teaming with the female contingent of the Judgment Day. Okay, now, where were we? Oh, yeah, champions. Charlotte Flair. China. And Rhea Ripley. There's a lot of black and purple in play in this, by the way, it clearly seems. Our main event tonight, by the way, will be... Well, we've got a double main event, got to be honest. We've got The Rock teaming up with Fatu Anumaga, taking on the New Age Outlaws and Stone Cold Steve Austin. That alone would be a main event. But we also have an Iron Man match between Triple H and CM Punk. These two have been at a non-stop battle since Triple H returned. Well, the Judgment Day showing themselves again here tonight. They were here earlier, not these two, but the trio of Dirty Dom, Damian Priest and Finn Balor. The Quinn says Judgment Day resurgence. Absolutely. Trust me, this is only step one of something much, much bigger. And now, the champions. Charlotte Flair, the Saberduel Women's Champion, who, by the way, defeated Liv Morgan in this match on the opposite team to win that title. And, of course, last week, Charlotte Flair went toe-to-toe with Nikki Bella in a match that ended in a brutal beatdown draw with a count out. So Liv Morgan, Nikki Bella will both want to have some input in this match. Of course, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez seemingly have their eyes on the women's tag team titles. But this is what they would have to contend with to win those belts. Potentially the most terrifying tag team that has ever existed. Rhea Ripley and Chyna have been dominant. It's never even really been close. But of course, the Judgment Day could be the big equalizer. And Rhea Ripley knows the Judgment Day as well as anybody. Nikki Bella absolutely looking for revenge against Charlotte Flair after their match last week. Oh, what a nice shot that was. And she is going to look for absolute payback over Charlotte for what she did, for the beating she gave. And Nikki Bella looks like she is getting that payback. Oh, now Charlotte, Irish whip into the corner. Tag in to Chyna, those big boots into the face. Some of the biggest women's wrestlers, biggest women's wrestling legends of all time in this one match. Liv Morgan, of course, in real life actually won the Women's Royal Rumble this year and will feature for the world title at WrestleMania. It looks heavily speculated that she has selected Stephanie Vaquer, but I don't think it's been nailed down yet. Wouldn't surprise me if she turned up on the other shows and held their titles aloft as well. Nikki Bella, strong showing against Chyna. Makes the tag to Liv Morgan, who gets the boot in. Liv Morgan will be furious that she lost the Women's Championship, but has seemingly quickly redirected her focus and tried to get the Judgment Day back on track. Oh, and nice takedown. Chyna trying to make the tag. Raquel Rodriguez tagged in. The big powerhouse of Judgment Day's women's teams, women's division. She's probably the only one of their team that can even hope to match Chyna, Charlotte, or Rhea for strength. But even then, I think it's a judgment call. However, they're certainly keeping Chyna in trouble right now. Big fall away slam. Chyna rolls out the ring. It's a dive down. And now she goes onto the barricade and a splash. Oh, drags Rhea down. Spears Charlotte off the ring. Kel Rodriguez removing the turnbuckle pad there. The referee doesn't see that. Oh, it's a roll-up. Kick out. China going for the big power slam here. The referee's trying to fix that corner pad. Tags Rhea Ripley. Big clothesline. Charlotte Flair getting involved. Getting dragged into the referee. Losing control of this one already. Oh, and it's a super kick by Rhea Ripley. Boot back. Oh my word. Going for the suplex, countered. Charlotte Flair still here in the ring on the floor. Big power bomb. Hooks the leg. Rhea Ripley looks dazed. And the champions are not having a very good day here. Nikki Bella being tagged in. Big backdrop. Facebuster. Oh, it's a rack attack. And Rhea Ripley is bleeding. Hooks the leg. China comes in to interfere to save. And right now, it has to be considered if these three, the Judgment Day and Nikki Bella, manage to beat the champions, I would say they all have to be in contention for title matches. Oh, counter. Oh, she got launched into a knee. Holy hell, that was brutal. Clothesline. Referee needs to be paying attention. That turnbuckle pad's been exposed. Face first. In knee shot. Liv Morgan. Going up top. Rhea Ripley in trouble. Hit by a splash. Leg hooked. 1, 2. Kick out. How? Again, referee hasn't seen that turnbuckle pad's been exposed yet. And for a second time, Rhea Ripley dropped face first into it. She tries to fight back. Oh my word, she's going for a riptide. Oh, no, she went for the powerbomb, but the referee is too busy fixing the pad. He doesn't see that the pin was countered. And now Charlotte Flair comes in. Oh my word. Liv going for the counter here, hitting strikes to the face of the women's champion. Oh, stunner countered, spear countered. Oh my word, what a flurry of strikes. All three of them hit strikes at the same time. 1, kick out. Oh my word, this is one hell of a match here. Oh, counter by Charlotte. Oh, and it's a low blow. Looks like it took out the knee, actually. Liv looking for payback. Hurricane Rana. Charlotte jumps back up. Comes straight into a clothesline. Doesn't manage to make the tag. Oh, Oblivion. Hooks the leg. In comes Rhea. Again, breaks up the count. This is absolutely chaos in this match. Charlotte. Irish whip. Counter. Nice takedown by Nikki Bella. Stomp to the head. Magnificent says, I tried Feastable for the first time just now, and it's decent, but $2 for one is crazy. I've never heard of them. What's a Feastable? Oh, suplex into the corner. Facebuster. Charlotte is in trouble. Nikki hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Nikki Bella has pinned the women's champion. And the Judgment Day have beaten the tag team champions. Magnificent says Feastable is Mr. Beast chocolate. Well, that explains why it's overpriced garbage. Okay. Well, our next match features the return of someone who we have not seen in one-on-one action for a long time. Rob Van Dam. Let's pick someone at random. Let's get someone different. No. Karrion Kross? No. Where is he? No. Shotzi? No. Lexus King? Cactus Jack? Ultimate Warrior? Chris Sabin. Go on. We'll do that. Rob Van Dam versus Chris Sabin. Rob Van Dam, of course, had that feud with AJ Styles on Saberduel Wrestling, where the loser had to basically step away until the end of 2025. So in our Royal Rumble last week, we saw the return of Rob Van Dam, and he is back. Magnificent says exactly $2 is crazy. Yeah, these things are just if they're by some random like sponsored like social media star, they're always going to be garbage. It is good to see Mr. Monday Night. I suppose here he is called Mr. Thursday Night, Rob Van Dam. Hardly Quinn says Mr. Beast is a tool. Yeah, that's probably fair. Chris Sabin made his name in the X division in TNA, a division which owes a lot of its development to wrestlers like Rob Van Dam. In fact, one of Rob Van Dam's most iconic rivals, Jerry Lynn, was an integral part of the early development of the X division. And there comes Van Dam right away, not waiting. Monkey flip right off the bat. Rob Van Dam not wasting any time. Leaps over the top. Mr. Monday Night is now Mr. Thursday Night here on Saberduel Wrestling. Strike, strike, strike. Oh, what a sweep. And the crowd definitely happy to see Rob Van Dam back again as Chris Sabin, dodges the strike, gets hit by a punch, and now and a grapple. Oh, counter. Takedown by Van Dam, locks the chin lock in. Elbow strike, locks it in again. Oh, look at the taunt on that. Elbow strike again by Van Dam. Absolutely ferocious. Now, Sabin with the counter. And we are seeing one hell of a technical wrestling match here. Rob Van Dam with the takedown, locking the arm. Elbow strike. Oh, and punches to the gut. Oh, strikes and jabs. What a takedown by Sabin. Van Dam takes the leg, corkscrew. Big moonsault off the second rope, hooks the leg. One, kick out. And this, incredible by Rob Van Dam already. Hits the rolling thunder. Going up top early doors here. Hits a leg drop. Picks him up. Oh, Sabin. Taking him over the rope. Rob Van Dam with the elbows. Van Dam grabs the rope, bounces off, goes for the kick. Strike to the face. Oh, what a shot. And Sabin drops Van Dam down. Absolutely incredible action in this one. Van Dam rolls it through. Whoa! Misses Van Dam with an awesome counter there. Moonsaults right onto the back of Sabin's legs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crucifix pin. Kick out by Van Dam. Sabin hits that pose there. Van Dam with a counter Irish whip against the ropes. Moonsault off the apron. Now Van Dam. Moonsault off the ringside. Rolling Thunder in a stationary position. Rob Van Dam up top to the outside. 5-star frog splash. Oh my word, Sabin. Another frog splash onto the back. Off the rope, springboard. 1, 2, 3. And Rob Van Dam making a statement on his return to Saberduel Wrestling. Who's back? Rob Van Dam. Magnificent says RVD is cool. You are damn right on that one, man. One of my all-time favorites. Harley Quinn with the RVD. Damn right, man. Damn right. Well, it is now time for the Halloween Havoc title. And it is going to be for the Halloween Havoc title. It is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls tables match. So someone has to be put through 2 tables. And we are going to play as Abyss versus our challenger for today, Braun Strowman. It is the Monster versus the Monster Among Men. In this match, he will be a monster among monsters. And here he is, the challenger. He is one big SOB right there on his t-shirt. We haven't seen Braun Strowman in a while. I'd love to see Braun Strowman come back and just have a big old monster fight at WrestleMania. Let him put someone over. Give him something like, give Obafemi. If you're not going to give him Brock Lesnar, give him Braun Strowman. Let him have a big brawl where tables and ringside bits get shattered. Okay. One of the most underrated wrestlers of all time, in my opinion. I wish we'd just got one Royal Rumble appearance from this guy in WWE. Abyss has held this title since defeating The Fiend for it. Since then, he has defeated some of the biggest nightmarish monsters that WWE games have to offer. Well, here we go. Abyss certainly does not have the size advantage this time. Oh, the speed advantage as Braun Strowman just hit one hell of a drop kick and a clothesline. Braun Strowman absolutely on top of the Monster Abyss. Mr. Abyss manages to slide through, hits a boot to the face. Picks him up. Face first chokeslam by Abyss. Oh my word. And a big splash. This is 2 big monster men fighting a big monster fight. Oh, brutal. And Abyss now going straight for the steel steps. Ew, launches them into the face of Braun Strowman. And again now into the back of Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman, following that early flurry, is looking in trouble now, and a third time gets hit with those steps, and he is looking dazed. Manages to dodge that one. Oh, but he runs into a boot. Lands awkwardly on the steps. Now going straight for the announce desk. Oh my word, where is Abyss going? You've got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Oh my lord! And there is the first fall. Oh my good grief. This is a dominant beating. Oh, Braun Strowman now countering. Oh my lord, Braun Strowman is bleeding. He just got the boot to the face and he is bleeding. Oh! And well, if he wasn't before, he will be now, as Janice, that 2x4 with nails sticking out of it, gets rammed into his skull. And now, shock treatment. Oh, Braun picks him up. Oh! And the bell rings. Braun Strowman has just put Abyss through the table. Oh, counter. Oh. Oh, and he hits the black hole slam. Sets up a table. Waiting for Braun to stand. Can he do it through the table? Oh, no, the table gets missed. And now these guys are at one apiece. Oh! Table got thrown at Abyss's face. Oh, mercy. Which is ironic because there won't be any of that. Oh, Braun. Oh, what a clothesline. Oh, jeez, an Abyss has set fire to the table. And now, oh, no, 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 kicks him back. Oh, and that table got knocked down. The fire's been put out, which is a kind of a waste. Steel steps. Missed. Oh, big right hand. Abyss. This time, choke, slam. No, he counts it again. Kicks Abyss back. Side steps. Knee to the gut. Headbutt. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Elbow shot. Braun Strowman has just won the Halloween Havoc title. A shock ending gives us a new champion. Well, there we are. We've got a new champion, guys. And look into the eyes there. He is bleeding really badly, like both sides of his face. Ouch. Well, we have got 2 matches left, guys. A massive 6-man tag and our Iron Man match. So, let's get our teams together. Hello, Muppet Features. Good to see ya. You know, just in time for our 2 main events. Well, remember, Stone Cold Steve Austin won the Royal Rumble for the men, which means he will be getting a title shot against The Rock. Meanwhile, The Rock wants his combined duo of Umaga and Jacob Fatu to get a title shot against the Saberduel Wrestling Tag Team Champions, who we'll see in this match, the New Age Outlaws. Stone Cold Steve Austin isn't someone who's been a massive part of Saberduel Wrestling regularly, but after his Royal Rumble win, where in the final 2, he was able to overcome Goldberg. He is now the next contender to The Rock's title. And we know that The Rock will want to sound out what he has got to come up against. Stone Cold Steve Austin's teaming with a duo that never really were on the same side of him during the Attitude Era. It is our new Saberduel Wrestling Tag Team Champions, having defeated the Judgment Day. You damn right. Well, let's see if they get their own tag team title voiceover, or whether it's just the same entrance. Because they should say, "You're tag team champions of the world."
It's me. It's that D-O-double-G.
Like I said, no way are those the RVD. I'm very confused. And PJ says, you're live. I was just looking at your hand, Saber. Yes, my latest video with my hands taking a little look at some of my Assassin's Creed merchandise. Thank you for checking out the video, though, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you the Road Dogg Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaw.
I love this team.
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
D-Generation X. PJ says the hands-on approach. I like the hands-on approach. It's the only time on any of my videos people actually see me. So, a little bit of Saber's hands. Oh. Big entrance. Ooh. PJ says, handy video, good pun, and nice collection. Thank you. I have actually got some more merch since then that I got for Christmas, so who knows? Maybe we'll revisit that one. I hope you're doing good, PJ. Final boss time. PJ says your creed expands. Absolutely. Ever expanding. Magnus says Saber is Saber. I try to be very Saber magnificent. Thank you. Well, The Rock making it very clear he is the tribal chief. The Ulafala around The Rock's neck. The Saberduel Wrestling Championship in The Rock's hands. This is prime Rock. PJ says, I'm okay. All things considered. Thanks, man. I'm glad to hear it. Hope those things are not causing you too much grief. Don't let them get the better of you, dude. Whatever things there are, you are better than them. PJ also says, well said, Magnificent. Magnificent usually says good things, dude. Yeah, he does. The Rock soaking up his entrance as champion. And Hardly Quinn says, Magnificent is rather magnificent. I agree. You're pretty good yourself, by the way, Hardly Quinn. And also says, hey to PJ and to Muppet. So many good people here tonight. It's brilliant to see. By the way, for anyone who does not particularly fancy watching wrestling, but you happen to be here, I will throw out that the Gaming Lordo 4 is currently doing a stream over on his channel too. So, feel free to go and show him some love too. I won't take offense. One way or another, The Rock's next title defense will be against Stone Cold Steve Austin. A rivalry that spanned 3 different WrestleManias, with only 1 win for The Rock. WrestleMania 15 and 17 were victories for Austin. for the WWF title. This is The Rock's hand-picked tag team to take on the New Age Outlaws. We know that match will happen. PJ says, I think he's playing the free PS Plus title over there. I think it's Subnautica. I know he does like that game. Magnificent says WWE was the WWE title. I'm sure one of them at least. I'm sure it was WWF back then. Don't worry, WWE can't copyright claim me for saying WWF. And I'm pretty sure the World Wildlife Fund won't do me for it either. I am definitely small enough to slip under their radar. Big old Jacob Fatu. And of course, Umaga, who was once the Halloween Havoc champion. Magnificent says, Saber, have you heard that GTA 6 is going to start its marketing this summer? So it seems we're still getting it. I mean, they've been promoting it. There's been trailers. I think the first trailer for GTA 6 came out in 1872. At this rate, I personally believe we'll get GTA 7 before we get GTA 6. GTA 6 is I sort of look at GTA 6 like Aliens. I accept that it might exist, but I'll believe it when I see it. It's like, maybe, I don't know. Some people believe in it, some don't, you know. Magnificent says, Umaga scared me. I understand that. Oh, and right away, we are getting Austin and The Rock. Two men who personified WWF and WWE through the Attitude Era, before and beyond. Oh, and The Rock with a big clothesline takes down Austin. Irish whip. Austin goes straight, took out Jacob Fatu, and now goes for The Rock. Whoa, counter. Headbutt by The Rock. Austin. Running bulldog. The Rock leaps up, drop kick. Austin straight back up himself, straight in to a grapple by The Rock, who throws him into the corner. And another running bulldog. These two having a ferocious exchange. The Rock rolls out the ring. And Stone Cold stomping a mud hole right in the face of the Great One. Oh, takedown. Knock stuff off. Oh. Gonna get a count out here. Well, that was anticlimactic. I didn't realize that move was gonna be so slow. Well, that was crap. That was crap. It's a good job that we're doing 2 main events. I promise this one will last longer. That was ridiculous. Right, this one is an Iron Man match. Pin or submission, both. DQ on. Time limit. Let's go 50. We'll go 10. Because obviously. Sorry, I'm whistling because I hear music. I always forget that you guys don't. Right, so far Triple H has won most of these matches, so I'm going to try and play as CM Punk and see if I can get him a win, just to balance it out a little bit. But that doesn't mean I'll win. As I didn't before when Abyss lost his title. That was definitely not the plan. Well, these guys have been at it for a lot of last year, all of this year. They were involved in the triple threat match last week that AJ Styles won, although, of course, he then went on to lose that title match against The Rock, but these two both getting in each other's way cost each other that opportunity. CM Punk and Triple H want to take each other out. It's clobbering time. By the way, guys, I am aware currently Saberduel Wrestling sits at 1,184 subscribers, which is our highest ever number of subscribers. So very, very happy with that. Thank you very much, everyone. The game. Triple H stepping through the smoke. A long time away. But his return has been met by roadblocks. And one of the biggest is CM Punk, who is determined to not let go of his claim to the Saberduel Wrestling title just yet. It's Triple H. Oh, and he's attacked right away by CM Punk. Goes straight for the sledgehammer. Well, the referee hasn't rang the bell, so how can he disqualify anyone? Triple H in all kinds of trouble. This match has only just started and he's taken multiple hits from the sledgehammer. CM Punk proving that he is willing to step outside of that classic good guy dynamic here. Triple H trying to get back up and get back into this. Triple H trying to target the arm. Stomping on the arm of CM Punk. CM Punk rolls out the ring and Triple H targeting now, but Punk with a counter Irish whip throws him right into the barricade. Double axe handle. Straight down into the Cobra clutch. Of course, he can't get he's not going to get a fallout here, but if he can injure Triple H, that might be enough. Oh, into that table. Chops, clotheslines. It won't matter if the referee counts them out. But this is an Iron Man match, so that would just give them a fall each. Oh, into the steel post. Oh! Triple H busted open and neither one of them got the fall. It won't make any difference. Oh, Triple H into the... Oh, and CM Punk shattered that glass over the back of Triple H's leg. And that's given a fall to Triple H. But CM Punk doesn't seem to care. Whether that's just not caring if he wins the match or just seeing if he does enough damage. Oh! Powerbomb right there against the barricade. And CM Punk climbs in. He's willing to take the counter, but Triple H gets up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Went for the clothesline. Triple H with the takedown. And now Triple H goes for the pin. Kick out by Punk. Triple H shockingly with the advantage here now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Punk goes for the slam. Goes for the Anaconda Vice. Triple H with the counter here. Oh, it's a big strike. Drops CM Punk. Taking him straight down. Oh, CM Punk with the roll. Counter. Oh! What the hell is Punk going for here? Dragging Triple H up top. No way. Insult to injury. This isn't a pedigree. It's the Pepsi plunge. CM Punk hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Triple H in serious trouble. Oh, no, no. He counters. How is Triple H back up? It's one apiece. Counter. Boot. CM Punk goes for the roll-up. This could be a game changer. It's a 3. And now, CM Punk has Triple H in all kinds of trouble. Big reverse suplex. That did nothing. CM Punk outside the ring now, coming to this table. And if ever there was evidence that this is about punishment, oh, CM Punk thrown face first into that, to the hardest part of the ring. Counter. Big elbows into the face of Triple H. Irish whip. Triple H put onto the table. CM Punk. Moonsault. Puts the game through the table. Steel chair. Wedges the chair into that corner. Oh, whoa. Triple H. Inverted atomic drop. Boot. He's going for the pedigree, but the referee is trying to sort out the chair. So CM Punk is able to kick out. That is a gutting experience for Triple H. Oh! Another pedigree. Oh! Kick out by Punk. Oh my word. Oh. Oh, and Triple H getting on top of things now. Oh, and Punk with a good strike. Triple H. Oh, Punk starting to get the advantage now. On again with the chops. Anaconda Vice coming in. He lets go. Picks up Triple H. Oh, Triple H countering the GTS. Irish whip. Drop down. Double axe handle. CM Punk has the game rocked. Oh, my word. Oh, GTS. Hits. The game is over. Hooks the leg, does Punk. 1, 2, 3. Triple H. CM Punk exposing that corner pad there. Triple H with a big right hand. And again. Irish whip. Counters the Irish whip. Oh, big face buster by the game. Drops Punk. Hooks the leg. 1. Kick out again. Triple H must be wondering what he has to do. Oh, and CM Punk got wedged against that exposed turnbuckle. CM Punk with the roll-up. But the referee doesn't see this time because he's fixing the turnbuckle pads. Unbelievable. Magnificent says, is Saber, well, 10 times greater than normal? I like to think I am, my good friend. I like to think I am. Just as magnificent is 10 times greater than normal always. But how? And another GTS. CM Punk with the steel chair now comes in. The referee Goes to grab the steel chair. CM Punk picks it up. Beaten down on Triple H. Oh, Triple H counters. And now, with a back suplex, CM Punk wins. But with the fight still going on, this does not look any more settled than it did at the start. Neckbreaker. There is blood stained. And Triple H being hit with his own sledgehammer here. CM Punk showing no remorse. This is not finished. Magnificent says CM Punk went off script. This went off the rails. And this issue between CM Punk and Triple H in this 4.5-star instant classic is not over. Well, guys, this is the end of this stream for me. Before I go, I am gonna send you the link to another stream that is going on right now. So let's just drop that in there. That is the link to the stream on the Gaming Lords channel. Maybe go and check that out. I might swing by for a little hello myself. Saber says CM Punk when I've skipped this. And then said, Saber, read my last message. Not the CM Punk one, the one before it. Is Saber 10 times greater than normal? I did read that one. I promise. And I did say that I am, or that I like to think so. Let us give a bit of a thank you to the people we have had here today. We have had Muppet Features. We have had Fabrizio Empire. We have had Harley Quinn. We have had PJ Venom. And we have had the highest XP #1 commenter for today, according to YouTube, Magnificent Logo. So thank you very much to everyone that has been here. It has been a very enjoyable stream. I have had a lot of fun. If you want a little bit more chat time with Saberduel Gaming, that link above is for Subnautica with the Gaming Lord 04, and I am going to go over and just say a little hello, so you will catch me there. And Magnificent says, you know it's a good day when Muppet Features was here. Absolutely. Muppet Features brings the joy. But yeah, well, thank you for everyone being here. I have appreciated it. It's been a good stream. I think we've had a solid, let's see, 1 hour 40 minutes. That's a solid long stream. Nice. Appreciate it. One more for Magnificent Logo, just for you. That is just for you, my friend. Okay, little fist bump, just for you. Alright, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I hope to speak to you all again soon. And until then, take the high grounds.